McLaren shocked by Red Bull's Monza masterclass. For the first time in the 2025 season, McLaren looked genuinely outpaced. At Monza, the so-called Temple of Speed, Max Verstappen reminded everyone of his 2023 dominance. He didn't just snatch pole position by breaking Lewis Hamilton's long-standing track record from 2020, he went on to win the Italian Grand Prix by more than 19 seconds over Lando Norris. That margin wasn't just a win, it was a statement. McLaren had been the benchmark all year, crushing the competition at Zandvoort with lap times over a second faster than anyone else. But Monza told a different story, one McLaren wasn't prepared to hear. Team principal Andrea Stella admitted, "As I said yesterday, there may be some technical reasons why that happened. I think we have seen that whenever Red Bull uses a lower drag level, so a small rear wing, they seem to retain a lot of aerodynamic efficiency. And here lies the painful truth. McLaren's car concept shines on twisty, technical tracks, but when the challenge is outright efficiency on long straights, their weaknesses are brutally exposed." Stella even confessed that McLaren's design philosophy was never built in the same way as Red Bull's. "We designed our car not in this way, but in a different way. But this tends to follow the trend we experienced last year as well. So I think for us, in terms of fundamental design, certainly there are lessons to be learned because we don't want to be competitive only at certain kinds of circuits. We want to be competitive at all circuits." This is more than just an admission, it's a warning that McLaren's car concept may not be as bulletproof as many believed. Stella's reality check and the lesson from Monza. What makes Monza sting even more is that McLaren didn't expect such a gap. They knew Red Bull would be stronger, but not this much stronger. Stella admitted bluntly, "Well, I have to say that even though we expected not to be as dominant as we were in Hungary and Zandvoort, we didn't expect to have such a close gap to our competitors. But calling it close is generous. Verstappen didn't just beat Norris, he pulled away with ease, making McLaren look like the second-best team again." Stella continued, "Yesterday Red Bull were only a tenth quicker than us. And maybe today they were slightly quicker than that, quicker than us, considering Verstappen was in the right condition to overtake Lando, and considering how much he extended the gap in the first stint." The critical takeaway? McLaren may have fallen into a dangerous trap, believing their dominance at technical circuits was enough to sustain a title challenge. Red Bull, meanwhile, still holds a weapon that wins championships, a car efficient everywhere, even with minimal rear wing. Monza was not just a defeat. It was a wake-up call. If McLaren doesn't address these fundamental weaknesses, they risk repeating history, Red Bull slowly regaining control, and McLaren